morning. It's great to be with all of you tonight here in Westwood Shores. Let me start by just saying that it has been the high honor of my life over the last 7 years to represent you in Austin at our state capitol. I'm looking forward, Lord willing, to asking for your vote for another 2 years. We take the office January of 2021, which will start our next 87th session of the Texas Legislature in Austin. And just some of you, a lot of you I do know, but there's a number of you that I haven't met. And for those of you that I haven't met, just a little bit of background on me. I grew up here in East Texas on a dairy farm and cow-calf operation, went to Texas A&M, majored in ag economics, moved around a little bit, lived, I call Lufkin home. Once my wife and I planted roots there in Lufkin, we, of course, like a lot of folks, we started a family. And once our first child arrived, I had the distinct honor of being encouraged to run for our school board. So for about 6 years before I ran for my current position, I served on our local school board in Lufkin. And one of the things that it really taught me was the most profound appreciation for those that are willing to raise their hand and serve in public office. And so I want to join Carolyn in, first off, thanking all of those that are going to speak tonight, and some of them obviously that couldn't be here, for their willingness to serve this community. As I often say, you know, God help us when we stop having good people raise their hand to run for office. And so I want to just tell you that, you know, we need to keep civility in the way we conduct ourselves and people that are running for office. That's what we expect, I think, as East Texans. And certainly, I think I know all the candidates here in Trinity County, and it's been a pleasure to see that carry out through this campaign season. Looking forward to next session, I will tell you the biggest issue, I wouldn't even say arguably. Every 10 years, we have to redraw the boundaries for our congressional representatives in Washington, for our State Board of Education members, for our senators that represent us. Senator Robert Nichols, of course, your senator here in Trinity County, represents you in Austin, and then your Texas representative, which is myself. So we're going to redraw those boundaries when we get over there in 2021. And that really brings me to my last point, because I really do want to be brief. It is so important, and if you remember nothing else, please remember this. We draw boundaries based on the census numbers. It's the population of precincts, of counties, and of our state. And I hope that all of you will remember here in just a few weeks when you get that first piece of mail, please, please, please remember your civic duty to stand up and be counted in this upcoming census. We can't afford to lose any more rural representatives in Austin or in Washington for that matter. And the only way that we can keep good rural representation in Austin is to make sure that your voice is counted. So I hope that you will personally take on that endeavor. I know you will. But I hope you will encourage others across this county and others, family members that you may have across the country. Make sure that they stand up and be counted. It is so important in terms of determining the outcome of what our political boundaries will look like, as I said, for those offices that I mentioned earlier. So, again, thank you for allowing me the privilege of being with you this evening. And again, it's been an honor to represent you the past 7 years in Austin. And again, I'd like to ask for your vote for 2 more years. So thank you, and God bless you. God bless Texas.